Hello and welcome to another episode of This Week in Comics, aka Pete's Week in Comics, because my name's Pete and it's my week in comics. This is week 26 and we are going to be running down all the comics coming out this Wednesday. First, on our quite small list of comics coming out this week, we are looking at Wolverine Exit Wounds. Lovely cover there by Sam Keith. That's a variant cover as well. This is a brand new Wolverine story featuring two stories by the writers Larry Hama and Chris Claremont, who have done some amazing work on Wolverine in the past. So all you Wolverine fans, I'm sure you'll be checking this one out. As I say, got a Sam Keith cover. He again has done some work on Wolverine in the past. Shame he's not doing the interiors, but as a little bit of a treat, you're getting a variant cover by the great Sam Keith. Yeah, looks good. Some good Logan stories. I know a lot of you are Logan and Wolverine fans. He needs no help selling his book, so I don't really know what I'm talking about it. On to one of my favourite comics of the moment. It's The Flash, issue 73. This continues the year one storyline where Barry Allen has got his powers. He's learning how to use them. As you can see by the cover, he's not quite got his Flash costume yet, but this is really, really good stuff. Joshua Williamson is continuing to do great things with the Scarlet Speedster, and he's going on to a Batman Superman book very soon. So 2 books coming out by Williamson in the near future, but The Flash is his core title with great artwork by Howard Porter. I love Howard Porter, loved his stuff ever since his work on the JLA back in the day with Grant Morrison, but this is really, really good. If you've never really picked up The Flash and you want to know more about Barry Allen, the origins of his powers, all that sort of fun stuff, this is the way to go. This is part 4, but I'm sure you can still find part 3. I'm sure we've even got them here in store in Comic Connections for you to pick up. But yeah, if you're a Flash fan, you're no doubt reading this. If you're not and you've always fancied reading it, maybe you're a fan of the TV show and you want to learn more about the comics version, this is the best place to start. Things Pete loves. Comic books, obviously. Japanese wrestling. Curries. Grunge music and Ghostbusters, and Transformers Ghostbusters is out this week. Now, I am a massive fan of the Ghostbusters. I love them. I have done since I was a kid, but I've never read any of the comics. Weird, huh? But I know a lot of you do read the comics, and a lot of you are Transformers fans, and you've always wanted that merger of the Transformers and the Ghostbusters to come together. Well, here it is. This is issue 1. That's cover A. There are about 3 different variants that we've got in store at the moment, but it's featuring your favourite Ghostbusters teaming up with an all brand new Transformer. And what is very cool about this Transformer is he's not only appearing in this comic, he's getting a toy released as well. So if you're a fan of both Transformers and Ghostbusters, not only can you read the adventures, you can recreate them in your living room playing with your toys. It's pretty good stuff. Transformers Ghostbusters, issue 1, available now. Well, I'll be damned. It's Batman Damned, issue 3. Now, I know a lot of you were quite excited about issue 1 of this because you had the Bat appear in it, but it's moved away from seeing Bat Peni, and we are now wrapping this book up with issue 3. This is part of DC's Black Label that we like to talk about. We had Superman Year 1 last week, which was very good, and I urge you to pick it up if you haven't already. But I know a lot of you have been enjoying Batman Damned, and issue 3 is out this week, bringing this mini-series to a conclusion. Azzarello writing, Bermejo drawing, very nice painted artwork. Good stuff. Features Batman, features Swamp Thing, features Zatanna, some of your favourite characters in one oversized, lovely book. Batman Damned, issue 3, available now. Keeping on the Bat train, we have got Old Lady Harley in trade paperback form, collecting that very popular miniseries. So if you like Harley Quinn, but you've always wanted her to be a bit older, that is perfect for you. She looks a little bit Tank Girl. Obviously, Tank Girl came before Harley Quinn. But yeah, looks good. I don't really know many people that read this. I think a lot of you were waiting for the trade. And here it is. It is out now. So much like Marvel's books they've done in the past, Old Man Logan, Old Man Hawkeye, it's exactly as it sounds. It's that version of the character set in the future, this time from DC, with everyone's favourite Harley Quinn. And she's old. And she's got a dog with a robotic leg. I guess we'll all get those when we're old at the old people's homes. You see a lot of dogs with robotic legs. Old Lady Harley, the trade paperback. Into the Spider-Verse was a very popular animated feature from Marvel that came out last year. It was brilliant, in fact, and in that it featured a character that a few people hadn't seen before, but he's been kicking around ever since the 70s and 80s, and that is Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham, and his adventures have been collected in this handy volume. It's like Marvel saw the popularity of Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Ham and thought, hang on, let's collect his comics into this and get it sold to you lovely people. So here you are. If you enjoyed him in that, he was a lot of fun, very funny character. Collected edition. Now it says the complete collection volume 1, which would indicate there might be a volume 2, which would mean it's not a complete collection. I don't know, it might all be in that, but why volume number it? I don't know, but maybe you do. Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham, available now. Now there we've spoken about comics out this week, but there's some good comics on the horizon, and in 2 months' time there's some really good stuff out, and you can find out all about it in previews. We've got a copy in store, so you can come in, put your order in for all the great stuff from all the great publishers that are on the horizon. I'm very excited about Flash Forward. It's a new Wally West book. Thankfully, he's still kicking around. So yeah, pop into store, check out previews, get your order in for some good books coming out in a couple of months' time. And like I said, very quiet week this week as far as new releases, but there's some good stuff out there all the same. Thank you for watching. As always, like and subscribe, and also check out your local comic shop. If you're local to Banbury, come into Comic Connections here in Banbury. Get any comics on regular standing order with us. Not only do you not miss an issue, you also save 20% off cover price. So pretty good deal for you there. I'll be back next week with more from this week in comics. Until then, goodbye.